Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Sunday, July 27th, 2025. Another weird weekend vlog because I'm working through the weekend on a special testing project, as you already know. But normally I'm here talking to you about what I'm doing to make content creation indefinitely sustainable. And it's still what I'm doing, just in a different facet over the next few days and the last couple of days. So this won't take very long, but it's good to see you here on a Sunday. I know I got a lot of comments yesterday saying, I can't believe you're here on a Saturday. It's really weird. You know, at the very beginning of this vlog, I did a few weekend vlogs because I was still kind of this hybridized, recovering from being laid off and trying to get started kind of thing. On the weekends, it was really weird. So I was posting a couple times on the weekend about things that were different for me now that anyway, I got over that pretty quickly, but since I'm working through. So let's talk about yesterday. Well, first, there was still content happening. I had a video that came out yesterday. That collaboration with Retro Zoltan came out. And tomorrow, or today, George's Bit by Bit will still drop. I mean, things are still happening because we had machinery in the works, right? The chicken nugget video from yesterday, that Tetris, that's done a little over 2,200 views since I dropped it. And for being really just, comparable to one of my little thrift finds, and I think it's a novelty. It's really interesting, and it drew some attention. It's nowhere near the blow up we had over a few recent videos, but good on par and a good contributor. So happy with that. I'm hopeful that Retro Zoltan got some productivity out of the collaboration that we did together, and he gets some traffic over there. I saw a few of you pop in to his video and dropped a comment. That's very kind of you. I'm sure he appreciates it. Let's see. So yesterday then was testing, just quality assurance testing, software testing, qualification, and it's good that it's happening for this product because the testing's been like shooting fish in a barrel. I mean, I can go to any area of this system, any area of the software, and go, oh, there's a little problem. Anywhere from a minor defect to a critical issue, and a few enhancements. I think I documented about 30 individual defects of varying severity and about half a dozen enhancements, which are kind of like, this isn't broken, but might be nice if, kind of, that's an enhancement, right? Like you can ignore it, or you can say, hey, what's the benefit of doing it? Supposed to be guiding a team of guys who weren't working at all yesterday that I saw, but overnight, they were West Coast, so they did some stuff overnight, and I think they got maybe 4 or 5 tickets overnight, so hopefully that'll spool up tomorrow and moving into the beginning of the week, because we just have about a week to get all this done. Anyway, more of that today, of course, and we'll check the stats while we're here. So I'm gonna bring up my chart. We're still riding high off that most recent week. We want to be above this midpoint, which is, I always get it wrong, 13,000 views, 150 subscribers on my now somewhat outdated chart. We're off the chart on this, of course. 23.4 thousand views, 287 subscribers. I know, we're going to work on the chart. But too busy right now, we'll get there. Yesterday, the total count was 114, 150. Today, we're at 114, about 4.25. So another couple on the counter. And as for today, testing. I got through. It's such a daunting thing to try to do in such a rush, and you're always mindful that you're going to miss something, but you have to realize you're going to miss some things. You have to get everything that you can find, and hope that now, since it's in the time that we have, we can improve it so much that it was meaningful. But you can't. You can't be paralyzed by what you're going to miss. You have to forge forward and find everything that you can and move on. You get stuck on one little bit of minutia and never make progress. So there's this ebb and flow of like, how long do I dig here before I go, okay, let's see if they can fix that before I move on to something else and come back, because sometimes you can work, and when they fix it, they might break something you don't know about. So you might waste that time if you dig too deep on a first pass. So blah, 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 more testing trivia. So I said this would be a brief one. I really just need to get this vlog out and get to work this morning. I'm going to thank you, of course, for popping in to check out today's vlog. If that's what you did, if you're a pleep that's here every day, maybe even on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, I love you for that. And if you're not here on the weekend, I forgive you for that. So we're midway through the weekend. Don't forget to do something good for yourself, and I'll talk to you again next day.